Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I am back for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Okay, that gave me life this episode. They gave me something to work with. They gave me something to talk about. Yes, they did. Alright? Okay, let me get all there, y'all. My mind is on my gumbo right now. Yes, a bitch is in here cooking gumbo, raining outside, watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, that's what my life is about like right now, okay? But anyway, y'all, that shit aside, let's get into these notes. There was a lot of little take big fights this whole entire episode. But let's just get into the subtle nuances of Real Housewives of Atlanta ratchetness in Savannah, episode 1. And it's episode 1 because it's the first episode that they're in Savannah. Okay, so right, before they even get a chance to get to Savannah, they got to stop arguing with one another because this is where it left off last episode with Kenya and Candy going at it. Well, Nene interjected and told everybody basically to calm the fuck down and sit their asses down. And we gonna go on this trip and you bitches gonna get along, okay? We need to get off on the right foot. Candy apologized for being late. It's over. Let it go, okay? Kenya working on my nerves, okay? Because I feel like Kenya likes to keep shit going. Kenya is going to keep making Nene get pissed off about things so that she can start drama. And so it's not really directed towards Kenya, but it's like, bitch, you so blatant. Like, you don't try to hide it at all. Like, you don't have a shield at all. You don't have nothing that's like, oh, I'm not being shady, I'm not really instigating this. No, it's like, bitch, I'm instigating the fuck out of this argument. You hoes fight and give me entertainment. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, okay? And you're welcome. Like, that's what I feel like Kenya is saying the entire time. So hold up, let me get my apple juice, hold up. Y'all, that simply apple is everything in life. Anyway, so then Phaedra takes out a titty and starts pumping, okay, because she's got to get that baby juice out of there somehow, okay? And Kenya is like, well, why is she doing that in front of all of us? And it's like, bitch, like, I know you don't have no kids and all of that. I know you've never experienced the, you know, the beautifulness of motherhood. But when those titties get full of milk, you have to pump them or they're going to explode, basically. It's painful, okay? Or you're going to be leaking all over your shirt. So Portia is having her also ditzy, oh my god, really? I didn't know moments. And we're going to have a whole bunch of those this entire episode. So y'all get ready for the dumbness that is Portia. Okay? Look, whatever. Then Monique tells everybody, because we got to start talking about sex, right? And Monique got to let everybody know that her and Chuck have sex every other day. And I'm like, bitch, you was a lie. Even when you was on your period? Oh, really? That's nasty. That's nasty. That's really nasty. All y'all, I won't put a towel down, hoes. Yeah, okay, no. Okay, no. Okay, blood clots all on the sheets. No, bitch, not cute. Okay, not cute at all. Okay, you better save it. Okay, if he can't wait, he needs to go to the doctor. Okay, he needs to go to a therapist. Something is wrong. Okay, I'm just saying, if he can't wait, something is wrong. And if you can't wait, you need to get your life. Cleanliness is next to godliness, bitch. That's wrong. Okay, I'm just sorry. That grosses me out. Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway. And it's like, Monique, don't nobody care what you and Chuck be doing, okay? Like, I just feel like this entire trip, Monique is trying to get everybody's attention by being so whack and putting herself out there in the most retarded fucking way she could possibly do it. But here we are. Thanks, Nene, for bringing along your ditzy half black, half white friend. We appreciate the entertainment. Thank you. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Anyway, so Nene is talking about, child, I'm fucking once a week. Then they start talking about the being submissive to their husbands. And Portia starts talking about how, you know, her marriage is similar to Monique's marriage because they just wanted to be, you know, their husband's, you know, at-home wife and take care of everything in the home. And Monique is like, oh no, but we're equal. I don't have to ask him for anything. And then Kenya starts pointing out how Portia had to ask Cordell to go on that trip last year. And it's like, Kenya, shut your stupid ass up. You wish you had a man to tell you what to do. Okay? Like, I don't like how I feel like Kenya exploits other people's pain regardless of how sensitive the subject might be. She is going to exploit the situation no matter what, and that's exactly what she does the entire episode. And it's so aggravating, especially when I see how her ponytail not matching her hair color. It's like dark brown and black. Bitch, no. Okay, I'm gonna need for you to really put it together and get it together. For you to be throwing shade and dipping your stick in everybody fucking business, I'm gonna need for you to be all the way together. Get it together, Kenya, okay? And that makeup. What is going on with that? And you are not the shade for that light pink and all them light color lipsticks you be wearing, bitch. No, okay? No. Okay, get it together. There are a whole bunch of people on YouTube that will show you how to get your face together for television, and you sitting around here looking like Bumpy McGump, okay? Sitting over here like, you know what I'm saying, looking like a fucking creature from the Black Lagoon out this motherfucker, doing so much is so wrong, okay? Looking like the lady that all she do is tan and shit, like the way her skin texture look, or like leather. Oh, alright, no, crocodile, bitch. Get that crocodile skin face off the fucking television, you shady motherfucker. I just can't stand for people to be so shady, and then they have such major flaws sitting right on television to millions of viewers. Girl, I give those titties 2 thumbs down. Boop. Okay, anyway, moving along. Okay, I'm just saying, like, if you don't want to get it from people, don't give it so much. That's all. Don't give it so much. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Anyway, and then Portia starts crying about Monique's marriage working the way hers was supposed to, and it's like, Portia, put your shit together. Don't nobody care about you and Cordell right now. Stop with that shit, okay? Stop it. This is at the point where you need to be saving your tears for your pillow at night when nobody else is around. This needs to stop being a fucking forum where you start breaking out into tears because you didn't realize that your marriage wasn't really what it was, but you knew it really wasn't what it was. Okay? No. No. I'm done. I'm done, Portia. Okay, let it go. Nene tells her she couldn't have, you know, even if she would have tried to be the perfect wife and had more sex and cooked more, then whatever it is that Cordell would have wanted, shit probably would have still ended up happening the way it did. They probably would have still ended up getting divorced because it's obvious that they wasn't supposed to be together. I mean, he didn't even give her the common courtesy to let her know that they were about to break up. So as far as I'm concerned, the shit was fucked up from the beginning. It was doomed, okay? It was doomed. It was gonna happen whether you liked it or not, kid. I'm sorry for ya. Anyway, so then we find out that the ladies are staying at the wedding cake mansion, and they start talking about the spooky history of Savannah, which I find that I'm actually interested by things like that often because I'm from New Orleans and we have ghost tours and all of that type of stuff. So I'm interested in stuff like that. I would have enjoyed this type of trip, especially the architecture and how pretty it is in Savannah. It's very nice down there, and I like the, you know, the history stuff. So I would have enjoyed this trip. I'm just saying. And then Cynthia and Portia got to be sitting up there acting scared about the houses being haunted and all of that shit. And I'm like, I'm going to need for y'all sucking y'all thumb ass baby women to pull it together, okay? Even if there are such thing as ghosts, which I do believe in spirits and all of that type of stuff, even if there is a such thing as those types of things, okay? Ain't nobody out here hurting nobody. So pull it together, okay? You ain't seen on the 5 o'clock news that a ghost in a mansion stabbed 2 people 5 times. Like, get the fuck over it, okay? Stop acting like kids. I just can't deal with people all that, you know, I can't even sleep in my room. Getting scared by the funny episode of Martin when they go to the haunted house and shit. Stupid ass. Anyway, I'm just saying. So everyone gets to, you know, starts to go for the rooms, and Candy runs upstairs like she's on the Bad Girls Club and runs straight into the master suite, and everybody else is, you know, going off finding their rooms, and then it got to be a problem because Candy got the master suite and everybody feels like it should have been Nene because Nene planned the trip. And I bet you any money that in Candy's head she was like, bitch, I found this room first, and let's be real, Bravo and Andy Cohen put this trip together. They just said that Nene did it because she's the queen bitch of the show, obviously. But let's be real, who's paying for the trip exactly? Who called the people exactly? Probably Bravo. I'm just saying. Y'all can't tell me, I mean, y'all can't tell me that that's not a possibility, okay? I'm just saying. Now, even though I feel like if if she actually did go through the trouble of planning that trip, Candy definitely should have went her ass into that blue room that Nene was in, because I felt like all of the rooms were nice. All of the rooms were a nice size. To me, it's not even about all of that. Even though that bathroom was to die for, it had a walk-in shower with the glass doors, a big ass jacuzzi tub. Bitch, that bathroom was so nice. It was a beautiful room, and I do understand why Nene felt some type of way about it. But Nene was trying to, stop, Lanithia from coming out. She was trying to stop, like, oh, Nene, Nene, all of that shit, because this bitch got 10, 14, 15 fucking nicknames to describe her different levels of ratchetness, where it comes, where it goes from. When we started calling her that, is Nene the stripper name? Oh, I write delicious. That's what Nene's stripper name was. Red Hot Delicious. Girl, stop. Girl, stop. Okay, Nene, come on now. So, Nene goes up to her room to try to get her head together. And, of course, Kenya goes up there behind her, telling her that she needs to go downstairs and set some ground rules and say some shit, because she should have gotten the room. And Candy's little ass shouldn't have ran up there trying to steal the best room. And I kind of feel like, like I said, Candy could have gave up the room, but at the same time, like, what's the big fucking deal, y'all? And I think that's the way Nene, starts to feel. But she still goes downstairs and tells Candy, look, bitch, you was late, then you gonna come in here and get the room that I was supposed to get, but it's cool. I just want us to be on the same page, everybody. When we go to do shit tomorrow, y'all be on time or your ass will get left. Okay, and when Phaedra comes back upstairs, because she had to go leak her titties, or, she had to go, release them things again. And she asks what she missed. And Monique gonna tell her, be on time tomorrow. And Phaedra like, what you trying to say? And she was like, girl, I'm just going off with all your friends will say. You always late and shit. Ain't you late to everything, no, girl? And Candy was like, no, bitch, don't laugh my way. She ain't late all the time. And Phaedra read the piss out of her and was like, girl, you don't know me like that. Okay, no, you do not know me like that. I have jobs. And a newborn baby. So as far as I'm concerned, if my fucking ass show up to some shit late every now and again, I deserve a fucking pass. Jobs. Alright. And I kind of feel like, yeah, bitch, you got red. And she was in denial about it for the rest of the night. Candy and Phaedra went have a walk or whatever, where they decided to chase a tour that was on the back of a what's it called, y'all, that they ride the dead people on? It was some type of tour that was on the back of a damn, what was it, y'all? It was on the back of a hearse. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. My brain just went space. So there was a tour on the back of a hearse, which kind of looked cool. So they ran up to the man and was talking to him. And yes, Candy, please, I'm going to need for you to get it together with that fucking all-into-one jumpsuit you had on with that fucking big-ass belt. Look like it's cutting all your circulation off to the rest of your fucking body. Girl, stop, okay? No, Candy, no, okay? No. But they did talk about how Candy dated Chuck, but how she's not going to bring it up because she doesn't want her to feel uncomfortable. And it was 20 years ago. There's no reason to talk about it. And, the other ladies are talking to Monique and telling her, I don't know whether to call the bitch Monique or Monique, because it's some ignorant shit for her name to be pronounced Monique with it spelled with a Y, okay? No, I'm not saying that shit, okay? I'm going to call the bitch Monique since she won't spell it stupid like that, okay? So they had to explain to Monique that she got red. She didn't realize that she had gotten red, but she definitely did. The next morning, she goes to Cynthia's room so she could try to get Cynthia to do her eye makeup. And Cynthia tells her, I'm glad you came up here, bitch. Let me make you look better. So when you read somebody, even if they do read your ass, at least you look better, or at least you look good. And it's like, no, Cynthia, you may get away with that because you're a model, but bitch, you can still be red and nobody will give a fuck about how cute you look, okay? Like, the real meaning of being read is like being told about yourself regardless of how good or bad you look. A good reader will read the prettiest bitch in the room. Oh, a stupid, pretty ass looking bitch. Oh, was you a Disney character, bitch? Oh, was you a Disney princess, bitch? Oh, what you think that's cute out here, bitch? Oh, you ain't for real. You for fake, girl. Oh, alright, stupid, pretty looking ass bitch. Like, I'm just saying, you can say anything to some fucking body and try to make them feel bad about themselves, even about a positive thing. If you're a real good reader, I'm just saying. Oh, this whole thing, because she got poking behind and said she doing something in this bitch. Girl down. And y'all right. Oh, all right. Stupid ass. That bitch got red bottoms on. Bitch, don't nobody care. I steal them fucking bitch, I steal them red bottoms. They'll end up being brown bottoms. Yeah, the brown bottom of your feet, bitch. Like, they gonna make you feel bad about yourself if they feel like it. I'm just saying. Anyway, so I mean, it was just so much. Like, this little chick, Monique, is ridiculous, because the fact that she didn't know she got read, and Cynthia was trying to give her reading lessons, and it's like, girl, twirling. Girl, let me tell you, Kenya can twirl all day. She still be looking crazy. Okay, she still be looking crazy. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, so Nene is taking these black girls on a tour, because y'all know black girls don't care about history. Really, Nene, I'm going to need for you to stop saying ignorant shit like that in front of millions of white people, because I, for one, love history. Thank you very much, okay? And history all the way through school. Thank you. All the way through college. Thank you. Oh, all right. So they go on the tour guide, and the tour guide, little dude, I mean, I swear to God, this old man is sweating his ass off. The sweat is running down the side of his face, and he is giving you a speech while he's telling you where we at. We are at the oldest church in the North American continent here in Savannah, Georgia. And I want y'all to get up off of the bus and roll into the church. Now, there is no air condition. It is Greek style. The glass was made in 1886. It is the most grandest, oldest church that we have down here in the South. You know, he's just giving you everything right now, okay? He is giving you Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers realness right now, okay? He is giving all of himself to you. I feel like the motherfucker got chewing tobacco in the jar right here right now, okay? That's how I'm feeling. He starts to tell them about the Underground Railroad, and y'all, I remember the first thing they told you about the Underground Railroad was that it was not a real railroad. They just called it that because there was a connection of places that people would go to run to freedom, to get to freedom. There were different places that you would find out about that were helping black people do this, and that's why it was called the Underground Railroad. It wasn't really an underground railroad, but nobody told Portia, the granddaughter of Hosea Williams, the civil rights advocate, the civil rights leader, nobody told her that, okay? She didn't learn that part. I guess she must have stayed home from school that day because they had a charity event that they had to do. Oh, all right, Portia. Oh, all right. And Candy and Phaedra had to sit up there and keep explaining it to her and giving Kenya a reason to say some shit, because Kenya's like, oh my God, I almost feel like sad at how dumb this bitch is. And I'm like, I understand you, Kenya. I understand you in this moment, because I want to smack all of that fucking makeup off of Portia's face right now. Okay? I'm just saying, like, bitch, you don't know that of all things. And then before she said that, she giving this I have a dream speech about telling the youth about their history and what they have to learn so they can know where we going and all of this shit. And you ain't even know that? Oh my God, Portia, lay it down, let it go, fall in love. So the girls go on another tour, but Phaedra has to go juice her titties again. So they have drinks. And Monique brings up Mama Joyce coming up to Chuck at Nene's wedding. And she starts saying that, you know, how him and Candy was only a fling and they was only together for 2 weeks. And it's so funny to me how this bitch keep and it's like, what you laughing at, bitch? Why are you bringing up this uncomfortable ass shit? She keep trying to downgrade Candy's and Chuck's relationship, but Candy ain't trying to hear that shit. Candy was like, no, I knew his parents. He knew my mama. My mama used to talk to him on the phone all the time. We was together. I mean, we weren't about to get married or nothing like that, but we was in a relationship. We was dating. We were having relations. Okay, he was paying my bills. Can he pay my automobiles? I don't think you do. So you and me are through. Okay, she also had to tell her that it was her that broke them up. It wasn't Chuck that decided to break it off. So, okay, Monique, bitch, you got all of the information wrong, including on how to spell your name. Okay, you got all the info wrong, baby. Basically, you know, they kept trying to get into it, but and then Kenya's going to ask Candy, how the sex was with Chuck. And that's the only time I seen Monique actually show that she was uncomfortable. She was like, okay, Tacky, Kenya. Come on, bitch, let's have some class. Oh my God, Tacky Kenya. And I'm like, exactly. Come on, Kenya. Come on. Really? Did you really ask that how the sex was, bitch? And then they get on Phaedra. And Phaedra is like, you know, in her best lawyer voice, we dated when we were both too young to be having sex, okay, first of all. And then we dated again during, you know, our college years. And he went and played football, and I went to law school, and that's when I met my husband. And, you know, he's now with his wife, and I'm with my husband, and we have our families. And I wouldn't want her to feel uncomfortable because that was 20 some odd years ago, and it's nothing. That's how you supposed to handle it. Phaedra swatted that shit off real easy the way they was trying to shade her. She swatted that shit off real easy. And then somewhere in the crossfire, after Kenya starts talking about, you know, Kenya's the one that said how, oh, I guess you and your husband ain't talking like y'all think y'all talking, or some shit like that. Basically saying that her and Chuck had bad communication. And Portia was just basically like, yeah, maybe y'all, you know, he didn't tell you about that part. But it wasn't really Portia that was saying it, but Monique went completely fucking off on her and told her, oh no, but baby, it's your husband who y'all two the ones that's not talking, bitch. Y'all the ones that's not talking like y'all should be talking. Y'all the ones not communicating, okay? Her eyes got big and shit, and it was like, oh no, bitch, calm down, okay? And baby, let me tell you, Portia woke up in that moment, okay? Little dumb Portia. I said, oh no, no, don't bring it here, okay? Her used to mess with your husband. I didn't mess with your husband. Don't bring it here, okay? Don't bring it all over here, because it ain't got nothing to do with me. And I was like, oh shit, Portia getting it together. She got red again, and I bet you she gonna think she didn't get red, but Portia definitely read that ass. Portia definitely read you, bitch, Monique, okay? You definitely got read like a book, chapter 3, okay? Because that's about how many times your ass thing got read. And y'all saw how she was trying to be nice to Phaedra, bringing her titty pump, talking about, what would you do without me? And she was just being so annoyingly lame. And it's like, where did y'all get this bitch from? Like, send her back. Return to sender. We don't want her. I'd rather have Marlo. At least Marlo ain't lame. Like, come on now. Give me something I can really like. I'm just saying, it's drama and I love it. But I'm just saying, like, she whack as fuck. Can we only have one whack bitch at a time? Kenya and Portia are enough with the lame and whack shit. I don't think we need 3 whack bitches and, you know, some toss-ups on the show. I'm just saying, can we do better? I don't want Monique as a permanent character because no, okay, no. No, I don't like it at all. Kim had, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Kim had more jump back than her. That's all I gotta say. So that's basically how the show went, y'all. It was full of drama. I hope you guys all enjoyed my review. Hey, you guys, I don't know if you checked out my SoundCloud podcast. It's my very first one. I'm in the process of trying to get my podcast onto iTunes. So eventually you will be able to download it from iTunes. Just give me a little while to work out the kinks. But as of right now, my friend Ash Nash, you can find her. She has a website as well and a Twitter. ASH_Stranat. I'm gonna put the link down below because that's my bitch, and she is basically getting my website and everything together for me. She is amazing. So I will let you guys know when my website will be up for everybody to see, and you know, you can check out the podcast there and everything. But I want to tell you guys, you can download my very first podcast now on SoundCloud.com /Bondi-Blue, I think it is. But if you search Bondi Blue SoundCloud, it'll probably just come up. It'll also be in the bottom bar down below. And you can, on the clip, it'll have download for you to actually download it. So yeah, you guys definitely check that out. That's Ish Talking. I know y'all love Ish Talking and MF and Advice. And because those videos are so hard for me to get up sometimes because they tend to be longer and take more time for me to get together, I'm going to basically start doing them as the podcast. So Ish Talking and MF and Advice will all be on my podcast from now on. So if you want to enjoy those aspects of my channel, I suggest you definitely check out my SoundCloud for now until my podcast appears somewhere else that's better, you know, better and more accessible. I'll let you guys know definitely. It will also be a weekly podcast. so you won't have to worry about missing me. So yeah, all the links will be down below. I love you guys. Thank you for watching me and sharing my videos. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and have a beautiful evening, you guys. Love y'all. Mwah.